Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here doing another Gunpla review. In today's episode, we're doing the SD Double O Quint or Quant from Gundam Double O. I said what I meant and meant what I said when I did Sunday's episode. I was contemplating doing the SD version of the Double O Quint, and now I am doing the Double O Quint SD. So, I got this little dude a while ago from my mom when she went on vacation with my grandmother many moons ago, and I think this was one of the first pieces that was the SD version of my top 5 favorite Gundams. It was either this or the Gundam Death Scythe Hell EW SD Gundam, one of the two. But yeah, again, like all SDs, there's some flaws with them, the obvious one being color inaccuracy, but I can't help but love this little guy. It's just so cute and so simple. But yeah, so let's get into the review and talk about this little Gundam. So, the SD Double O Quint. As you can see, several things had to be changed for it to be an SD, aka this being loose as all sin. And they don't really transform into different weapons. They're just attached to the shield here. But this is a major flaw with this SD. This stuff kind of disintegrates. This does move a little bit, but as you see, I don't want to move it too much because there's a good chance it will break apart on you, which rather sucks. See, this is where this part plugs into here. Here's the beam saber. The waist is fairly loose. By that I mean the side skirt, front skirt, because it's all attached to one piece. So as you can see, it rotates itself, but not the waist. We get a tiny ab crunch. It's the most adorable of hand grenades. Obviously, this is supposed to be white, but it's not. A lot of the white is actually stickers. Unless it's the big white pieces. Namely here. The head, obviously. And I love the fact that the stickers on the side are silver. Not even green. Silver. I don't know what they were thinking, but apparently not a lot. And I'm just going to move you to the side because that's going to keep falling off. See, this arm really can't even move upwards, but this arm, yeah, neither of them can move too well. Because they're attached directly into the shoulder pauldron opposed to being attached to the torso, which the shoulder armor is in fact plugged in, attached to the shoulder. We get 360 in the head. I would say this is a solid kit, but it's moderately solid. Keyword moderate, because the shoulder weapon slash supposed to be attached to the back, but hey. Again, orange piece, silver back, and I don't know why it should be attached to the back, but okay, whatever. The foot, get a little ankle rotation. Nothing too fancy there. The hands have a little bit of a rotation. And obviously, like a lot of SDs, there is no sandwich situation here, so you just slide the weapon in and out. If it wasn't, there you go, crammed in there. I wonder if you can go to gun mode. No. Actually, yes, it looks like you can. Rotate it like this. Huh. And that goes down and... Wow, I broke it. But yes, you have to be careful, but technically you can move it into gun mode. Two broken Gundam models in a couple of months of each other. Wow, that's a first. Downside is you cannot remove these to make them into weapons. They just kind of stay on the shoulder. So, since I recently have done the real grade, we can dare and compare. Obviously, the size difference, but this is like, it's an SD. You're not going to get the same size. But surprisingly, he gets up to the hip, which I find is kind of cute. But if you look at the details, and I don't mean the tiny, very specific details, I mean like in general, the color difference. Like the knees are supposed to be blue, and there's going to be a little bit more gray pieces on it. The overly simplified version of the SD really does make it up. It is, like, again, it's an SD. It's supposed to be simplified, but a lot of stuff that should be there, either I didn't put the stickers on or they didn't come with stickers. Like the GM port here is supposed to be green, and one over here is supposed to be green. There's nothing there. Obviously, like I said multiple times, the weapon, the shield weapon should be, weapons. But they're not. So let's just put him back to where a real grade was temporarily until I put it on the shelf with my top 5 favorite Gundams, so I can use the high grade version of the Quint for a custom build. So, downside, he kind of, if you're not careful, he will tip over slightly because all the weight being on one shoulder. So you have to be careful with that. And obviously, as you saw before, be careful with the sword. It can break. The handle will break on you. So, downside there. But aside from that, if you're willing to put up with the massive in color inaccuracy for being an SD, this isn't a bad kit. The one thing I can't stand with SDs is the color inaccuracy, but I'm willing to look past it because modding the transformable ones, like the main characters, some of the characters use in, Gundam Build Divers, Gundam Build Fighters, and all the others, all that variant, they have a lot of stickers which I find annoying, and I'm like, half of you can transform to, 44th size, 1/44th scale size Gundams. Why are you so color inaccurate? Fix this. But a lot of these guys are just this. They're miniature Gundams. They are fun the way they are. So, leave them as is. This is a moderately solid kit. Again, moderately because of the whole shoulder pauldron, backpack part that occasionally causes the weight to shift because it's all that extra weight on one side. So it's not evenly distributed. So, it is what it is. It's not an awful kit. It's $10 last time I checked, which has been a while, but the SDs, they often do not change in price. The average SD, again, the in-universe, build-universe SDs usually run the same price as a high grade, but the regular standard SDs are $10. They're nothing too crazy. So, is it worth the $10? Yeah. The fact it took this long for the handle to break because it's a very thin piece of plastic, yeah, I'm actually more surprised it lasted this long. Now, I had this little guy for a couple of years. So, just be careful with the handle and be aware there is some weight shift and you have to deal with the color inaccuracy due to the fact it's an SD. It's a moderately decent kit. I would recommend it. Especially if you're like me and want to have every size variant of your favorite Gundam. That aren't perfect grade or mega size because something about spending almost $200 on a model just rubs me the wrong way. I'm sorry. It just irks me. Maybe if I had a lot of extra money, maybe. But for now, nah. I'll stick to master grades being the biggest size I collect. But with that being said, if you, aside from my tirade, I like, because I have the high grade, the SD, the real grade, and the master grade of this dude. Much like I have the high grade, the master grade, the real grade of the God Gundam. Unfortunately, they don't have a master grade, for the wings, for the Death Scythe Hell, which bothers me. And they don't have anything beyond the high grade for the Denial or the Pale Rider, which again annoys me. Give me my Master Grade and Real Grade. NSD. Give me. Because I've done the high grade Freedom. Yeah, and I've done that for the Freedom too. Wow, I've done like 4 of them. The Freedom SD, the... what's it called? The Master Grade, the Real Grade, and the High Grade. I've done all 4 versions of them. Give me my Master Grade SD and Real Grade versions of the Pale Rider and the Denial Gundam. Come on, Bandai. You're not doing much. You're letting down your fans as it is. But I'm ranting at this point. So if you want to continue to support the channel, please use the links down below. Everything and anything can help. Purchase a model, buy a book, anything would be great. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here from the beginning, thank you for sticking around for so long. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribers are always great. Comments always let people know that, people are watching. So I want to thank everybody again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.